Don't let yourself distract you. Hey, what's going on? This is Jsean. Today I wanted to talk about something that just came across my mind. And yes, I'm back with another plain t-shirt. Soon, I know I'm not a big channel or anything like that, but I'm going to have this merch that's going to be available. And it's not really just about me. It's just a general thing that I've been trying to push for a while. So I'm going to just start laying it out. Even on this small channel, I'm just going to start putting it out there. If anybody's interested, there'll be links or whatever in the description or somewhere below. Other than that, I wanted to talk about pride. So some of the stuff that I talk about, it literally happens for me in real time. It's not scripted. I don't plan none of this out. It just kind of happens in my life. So with pride, I wanted to talk about, and this applies to males and females, younger or older, experienced or inexperienced, and whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish or do in your life or for yourself. Don't let pride be a downfall. Don't let pride get in the way from you making money or from you accomplishing something, for you going back to school. Because, you know, there's times like even when I was trying to go to college and stuff like that, I have a little bit of college, but I never finished it or anything like that. And I used to tell myself, folks, these are my examples, of course. I used to always say stuff like, man, I'm getting too old. I don't have time to go to college. And just say general college, 4 years, right? And 4 years will go by, and then I'll be like, damn, I didn't really do anything in that time. I could have went back and did the whole time that 4 years went by, nothing was accomplished, right? So with that being said, I actually could have finished and got that type of degree. You know what I'm saying? So it was pride in my way, thinking, oh, I'm too old. I'm making excuses, basically. Pride puts these invisible excuses in front of you, and if you're not determined enough, those invisible excuses become real. And so I'm even in my personal situation, I'll probably get into it a little bit later because I don't know what I want to do with this. I want to pick up a side job, something that kind of complements my existing schedule and what I do, right? So it really doesn't matter to you guys what I do for a living. It really doesn't matter why I want to take something that fits with my existing schedule to make some extra money. You know what I'm saying? Like, that really don't matter. And that's kind of my point. I don't have to explain it to you the same way you don't have to explain it to somebody else. It doesn't matter what somebody else thinks, why you should or shouldn't be doing something. If you have a goal in your head and you think it needs to be accomplished, then you got to do it. And you can't let no distractions get in your way. And honestly, I have a lot of that pride in some ways that I don't even realize it. And there's things that I just won't allow myself to do certain times because I feel like I'm above it. And at the end of the day, it's really stupid. You have to have a goal. Forget the feelings involved. What is the goal? Once you think about whatever that goal is that you have in mind, it doesn't matter if it's education, going to, going to cosmetology school, saving a certain amount of money to buy a car, whatever the goal is that you have, a male or female, you have to figure out what the goal is first. Make sure that you have a focused sight on that target, a tunnel vision, and then you figure out how you got to get there. And you worrying about what other people think is not part of that tunnel vision. It really means nothing. Let me see. I've only been talking for 3.5 minutes. So make sure you put your pride to the side and focus on the target of whatever you're trying to accomplish. It does not matter what you're trying to accomplish. That's my point. You could be trying to save money. You could be trying to get a car. You could be trying to get an outfit. Whatever material things, educational things, whatever the goal is, it's for you to understand and know, and for you to reach that goal. And you do it by any means necessary, as long as it's legal, of course, and you're not hurting nobody or stepping on nobody to get there. As long as you do that and you live right and you're doing good and you aim for that greatness that you're going for and you do everything at top level, everything will work out. Everything will be great. And if it's meant to be, as you're taking that journey, there may be some shortcuts, real life shortcuts or blessings, or however you want to describe it, that come your way naturally that may alleviate some of those trials and tribulations that you're going for. And sometimes you have to put that effort in for it to be seen and for the universe to pretty much do its magic and do its work, and for doors to start opening and opportunities to start showing itself that you didn't even know was there. But you have to take that effort, take that step. Don't let anybody distract you. Don't let yourself distract you. So when you have pride, it's not really anybody doing anything. It's yourself. again, like I said, when I was thinking about going to school, I could have went to school like 4 or 5 times over by now if that's what my goal really was. It was more like something I just said and thought about, but it wasn't an actual goal of mine. That's probably why I never took it that serious. But I will say this, don't live in regret either. And when I mean by regret, and I might have said this in another video, it's things that you know that you should do that keep haunting you, that keeps coming back like, damn, I knew I should have paid that bill when this thing happened, or I've been wanting to do this for a long time and I didn't do it when I was able to, and then I'll wait till next time, and every time next time comes, you make the same excuse. That's what I mean. I don't mean like going to Hawaii and you don't want to regret going to Hollywood or whatever. I don't mean in a vacational or happy, fun sense. I just mean in responsibility type of sense, something that has to do with your grind and your motivation and you moving and projecting yourself forward. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I didn't talk your head off too much. It's something that just popped in my head in real time. I just really wanted to share it and see, hopefully that it kind of sunk with just one person or something, because I was really going through this, and then my circumstances, like I said, you don't need to know the details, but it may look funny that to some people, and even to myself, that I'm even trying to fill in my voids with my schedule and doing this and trying to get something on the side. But again, even if it wasn't on the side and it was just a primary thing, whatever the case is, it shouldn't matter and you shouldn't think about it. Imagine applying for a job and you're embarrassed to be there for whatever the reason, no matter what status you are. There's people who are millionaires, and then when that whole recession thing happened, everybody lost their houses and their jobs. They were millionaires, and next thing you know, they couldn't get jobs and they were dead broke, just like any other person out there looking for a regular degular 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Imagine the pride that you have to put aside for something like that when you were just living large and living life, and then all of a sudden you're nothing. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, suck it up, and keep it pushing. And don't let those things interfere with your goal, because life happens and you got to keep attacking it and go harder every time. So again, do everything at top level. I'm going to end this video. What time is that? I can't even really see. But it's, I think I'm only at 7 minutes. It's hard for me to read it because the clock's backwards. So do everything at top level. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification icon for updates on future videos. And I will talk to you later. Boom.